At some point, you can find that these symptoms build to the point that they then cross over what we call your pain threshold. Hey guys, it's Alex here from HEXA Health Hub, and today we're talking about insidious pain, or the type of pain that seems to have gradually come on over a period of time or out of nowhere without a specific acute incident or event to cause you injury. Now, I've had a lot of clients come into the clinic talking about how they are not sure how they got their pain and that they didn't do a specific incident, so they don't really know what's going on. It's not exactly the fact that you haven't done anything, it's more the fact that you are unaware of lots of the little things that you have been doing or that you have allowed to happen that have now caused you to be experiencing pain. The best way to explain this is with the use of a symptom time graph, which I'll show you up here. On this Y or vertical axis, you have the severity of your symptoms, and then across the bottom and the X axis here, you have a period of time. What we find happening is you have your symptoms gradually building over a period of time that you don't actually experience as pain, and you might not even be aware that those symptoms are there. These symptoms can be anything from a period of inactivity, muscle weakness, deconditioning, poor movement patterns, fatigue, muscle tightness. All of these things are symptoms. And what we find is if you don't address them, and especially if you're not aware of them, they can gradually start to build over a period of time. At some point, you can find that these symptoms build to the point that they then cross over what we call your pain threshold. That's when these symptoms stop from, or transition from going from, for example, being tight through a muscle to then feeling like you're in pain. So then what happens, that's when clients typically come to see me in the physiotherapy clinic. We have this period called the symptom relief phase. That's where all of our treatment or our movement patterns and our strengthening work, it's all focused around initially getting someone out of their pain. All right, all your traditional physiotherapy treatment modes. That's to get these symptoms down to cross underneath this pain threshold. That's the symptom relief phase. Once you get out of your pain, it's imperative that you do not stop your rehab process there, okay? If you stop there, your symptoms have only just come underneath the pain threshold severity level, all right? So it's very, very easy for those symptoms that have now not caused you pain to then cross back over above that pain threshold. Once you've come out of your symptom relief phase, what you then need to be working on is an exercise rehab or an injury rehab phase, where you're really working on fixing the underlying causes that got you to that pain stage in the first place. Whether this be fixing your movement patterns, strengthening muscles, changing the way that you're moving, increasing your load tolerance of certain structures within your body. And you do this typically over a period of a few weeks, because it takes a few weeks to get muscle and strength changes and movement pattern changes within your body. So recapping, you have your symptom relief phase that we first work on to get you out of your pain and bring those symptoms back down beneath the pain threshold. And then that's where all the magic happens, working on changing what you've done in the first place so that you stop these injuries and this pain coming back in the future. I hope that helps explain insidious onset pain and then how you can get pain without actually seeming like you've done anything specific. And yeah, remember that you always have to do your exercise rehab phase after you've gotten out of your pain. Thanks guys.